Hey everyone, welcome to today's webinar. Get ready to win more bids in 2022. My name is Justin Kole and I'll be hosting the webinar. A little bit about myself. I am a product specialist for pre-construction here at Autodesk Construction Solutions. I came to Autodesk through the BuildingConnected acquisition. I started with BuildingConnected back in the beginning of 2018. So I've been working with BuildingConnected and general contractors, subcontractors, and owner developers since the beginning of 2018. And I'm here, helping construction professionals streamline that whole bidding process, helping organize, all of your opportunities that are coming in on the subcontractor side, and helping facilitate a lot of that collaboration across your team. So, before we get started, if you have any questions, please ask it in the Q&A panel. We have multiple team members on the line to answer any of the questions that you have. And if we have any time at the end, we can answer some of those questions live. During today's presentation, we will be covering what Leaderboard Pro is, how to win more bids with the newest features, and also jump right into a product demonstration to see Leaderboard Pro in action. So, here are some common challenges that we've seen contractors like you guys experience day to day. We know, how inundated with projects to bid on, and how often bid invites and project information are sent to multiple, sometimes wrong contacts throughout your whole entire company, and all that information is scattered. So on top of that, you may be tracking due dates in one place, files in another, analytics and vendor quotes in another. So all of that information is fragmented, throughout your whole entire bidding process. It makes it difficult to manage all of these bid invites. It also gives you a lack of visibility between team members and a lack of data-driven bidding strategy to help optimize that business and streamline all of your bids. So, with the research that we've done, we have found that 80% of subcontractors receive invites from 3 or more sources. So it's essential to have an efficient way to centralize all of your bidding. And having a centralized bidding tool, and why you should adopt a centralized bid management tool, and what benefits are you going to see out of it. So first, it creates a single source of truth. So one place where you can see all of those bid invites in real time from any source, see the status of the project, who's working on it, and more. Second, you can easily start to implement a data-driven bidding strategy to know where you should be strategically spending your time, increasing your win rates over time, and helping proper allocation of resources. So, helping track all of the relationships that you have with specific clients, knowing how much you're winning with each person and who you're winning with the most. And third, you can see a reduction of manual errors. So when you're consistently getting new information from general contractors and trying to make sure everything is updated and accurate, it's easy to make mistakes. So digital tools should help and do help reduce the amount of manual entry that you will need to help decrease the chances of missing or rushing bids with a mistake, increasing your revenue over time. So, and that brings us to Leaderboard Pro. So the first thing with Leaderboard Pro, it is the first online bid board to help subcontractors centralize their jobs, manage your workloads across your entire office, and most importantly, win more work. So there are some recent features and enhancements that we made to Leaderboard Pro, and I will demonstrate them more during the product demo. So, let's see Leaderboard Pro in action. So, first things first with Leaderboard Pro is there is the free version of Leaderboard for subcontractors to be on the BuildingConnected network. So you are able to be discovered from general contractors. You are a part of the BuildingConnected network, and you are able to track all of the bid invites that were sent specifically to you when you're logging into BuildingConnected. But with Leaderboard Pro, it's now going to give you that company-wide visibility. So you're going to be able to see all of the opportunities across your whole entire office, your whole entire division, your whole entire company. So you now know everything that needs to get done. And on top of that, you can start assigning opportunities to specific people on your team, so you know that everything is accounted for and who's responsible for it. That is great, having all of your opportunities, but that's only all of your opportunities through BuildingConnected. So like we mentioned before, 80% of your subcontractors that we've talked to are receiving opportunities from 3 or more locations outside of BuildingConnected. So if you see this bar at the top, track bid invites from outside of BuildingConnected, this is where you can start forwarding in opportunities. We call this bid forwarding. So anywhere that you're getting an opportunity from, all you have to do is forward it to this email address here, invites@bidboard.buildingconnected.com. And what that's going to do is the system is going to read through that email, pull out any relevant dates, information, links to files, client information, key personas, whatever, as much information it can get from that opportunity that you forwarded in, and actually create an opportunity for you in your bid board to make sure that you are tracking everything in one centralized location. You can also start forwarding in those or assigning those opportunities that you forwarded in, and have all of those opportunities in one centralized location here. So now that you have all of your opportunities, regardless if they came through BuildingConnected or if they came from an outside source, you can start viewing all of your opportunities here on this bid board calendar. So you could see an either agenda view, a week view, a month view on your calendar, and see all of your opportunities across your whole entire office. You could see very quickly who they're assigned to, whether they're going to be undecided, accepted, or submitted on your bid board, and even sync this to your personal calendar. So any of your opportunities that you're getting through BuildingConnected, any of your opportunities that you're forwarding in, whether they're on your bid board calendar here, you could sync them to your personal calendar. So you can see all of these key dates and everything that needs to get done before even having to log into BuildingConnected, whether it be your shared estimating GCal or Outlook, or each person in here wants to see only the opportunities that they're assigned to. Each person can sync this to their personal calendar so they can see all of these key dates on their phone without even having to log into BuildingConnected to see when stuff is due. Next here would be that leaderboard, helping you track all of your relationships with the specific clients that you're working with. You'll be able to see how many times each person has invited you, how many times you've won, dollar amount submitted, dollar amount won, hit rates, win rates. All of these statistics are automatically tracked here in BuildingConnected across all of your opportunities, whether they came through BuildingConnected or you forwarded them in. You'll also have the ability to see all of these same statistics for all the different estimators or project managers or salespeople on your team. So you could see, who is winning the most, who's submitting the most, who's getting invited the most on your team, and have that visibility to make sure you're focusing all of your resources in the correct places. Next here would be this analytics tab. This is going to be high-level company analytics. So you're going to be able to see last year's summary, this year's year-to-date, all of your month-over-month bidding history to see how are you doing for your whole entire company. If you have multiple offices, you can filter out by specific offices, all here at a high level. And when you wanted to get more granular, in-depth analytics for this specific, within BidBoard here, you could hop over to this reports tab and completely customize reports to pull out any information through any of your bidding process that you wanted to pull out of BuildingConnected. So a lot of my clients that I work with like to use this to forecast over the next month or two what the opportunity pipeline is looking like. Also, maybe pull custom reports for weekly or monthly reviews with each of their estimators, or see who you're winning the most with the specific clients. However you want to completely customize these reports, you have all of these filters that you could filter out by, as well as all of these different columns that you could pull on your reports tab here. These reports can be private to yourself. They could be shared through BuildingConnected with your team, as well as being able to export them out to Excel if you needed to bring them out of BuildingConnected. And then, with these different analytics and reporting tools within BuildingConnected, you also have the ability to pick and choose who's able to see what within your team. Some people like to have everybody have access to those analytics and leaderboards. Some people like to keep it only to upper management. So, visibility is also completely customizable within BidBoard Pro as well. And then one of our new tools and new features of BidBoard Pro that we have here in this settings tab is creating custom opportunity rules. So any opportunities that are coming into your bid board, you can completely customize these rules to route them or tag them to specific people, or tag them, whether this project size is between 10,000 square feet and 1,000,000 square feet, tag it as high priority. Anything that's maybe under 10,000 square feet, tag it as low priority or not interested. However you want to completely customize these approval rules, you can also add default followers to specific opportunities that are coming in through your bid board. And then there are a few other tools that you're able to use in Leaderboard Pro as well. So first things first, with seeing these other general contractors that are bidding on the tools using BuildingConnected, most people might have noticed, one other GC bidding on this project. So anytime you get an opportunity through BuildingConnected, or if you forwarded in an opportunity from an outside source, and the system recognizes that there are other general contractors also bidding on that project that may not have invited you that are using BuildingConnected, the system is going to give you the information for these other general contractors that are also bidding on that project through BuildingConnected. So you can add that to your bid board here. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a group automatically for you. So it's going to be one opportunity, but multiple clients. So you can see here for this Average Joe's Gym project, I was invited by Kelsey at Great Builders, but using Leaderboard Pro, I discovered 3 more general contractors that are also bidding on this project. So I can go through, open this opportunity, and like I mentioned, it's one opportunity, but with 4 different clients. I can then go submit my proposal to Great Builders, which is the GC that invited me. And then just by hitting this next button here on the top right, I could submit my proposal to R&H Construction, who didn't invite me, Whiting Turner, who didn't invite me, WL Butler, who didn't invite me. So I could submit my proposal to all of these other general contractors that are also using BuildingConnected. This is helping you cast a wider net and increasing your chances of winning that job based off the GCs winning that job, and also helping build relationships with these clients that may not be inviting you to these projects. So you have all the information here for all these different general contractors. So you can also reach out to any of these people from the companies that didn't invite you, trying to build that relationship and saying, hey, I saw your project on Leaderboard Pro. Can you, please invite me to the next one? So this is also helping you build all of those different relationships. And then there are, a few other tools as well within BuildingConnected to just help you stay more organized and leave notes to yourself and each other within your company. So we have this comments tab within each of these opportunities. This is pretty much an internal scratch pad to kind of record anything that happens either outside of BuildingConnected or that you wanted to leave yourself or your colleagues a note, all time and date stamped here within BuildingConnected. And then even if you go to this calendar tab here and click on any of these opportunities, you'll be able to see all of those comments that you either left yourself or any of your colleagues left you right here on the opportunity. You also have the ability to create follow-up date notifications. So any opportunity that you've submitted here through BuildingConnected, you can leave comments to yourself, set a specific date and time for any of these opportunities, and that's going to then push to your calendar as well to make sure that nothing is really slipping through the cracks and you have the grasp on all the opportunities that you have due. So that's kind of it for the Leaderboard Pro demonstration. So back to the PowerPoint here. Bidding smarter and securing that work faster. With a streamlined and automated process, kind of like we just discussed, you could focus on winning your jobs, maximizing your team productivity and your bid accuracy by making sure that nothing is slipping through the cracks. Especially with Leaderboard, like the free version here, where you don't have that company-wide visibility. A lot of times, and a lot of clients that I've worked with aren't realizing that opportunities are coming through to specific people because they may not be checking Leaderboard as often. So, subs in North America that use Leaderboard Pro have seen a 25% increase in their win rates, 2.3 times more bids submitted on time compared to the free users, and 8 hours saved on average each week. And it really shows the importance of centralized bid management platform. So here's just a quick, proof point here with one of our clients, Sorella Group. So Sorella Group is a Division 10 specialty sub headquartered in Kansas City that provides product installation and full service carpentry package nationwide. They've had a really antiquated methods for managing their bids, which led to a lot of data loss and missed deadlines. So after using Leaderboard Pro, they were able to grow their business by 57% and increase their bid submissions by 15% just by utilizing Leaderboard Pro and automating a lot of that process and eliminating the manual human error. So, now we have a quick poll question, so I'm just going to pause very quickly. If you would like a demo, like a personalized demo of BuildingConnected Pro for you and your company, please let us know. We'd love to show you. There is a poll question within the GoToWebinar, which should pop up. So yeah, I'll just give that a second for people to answer that. Great. Okay, cool. And now, just a few more questions. Anybody want to get them into the Q&A section of the GoToWebinar? We can answer some live if they haven't already been answered. Is it possible to watch this at a later time? Yes. Couple of cases does not. We are subcontractors. Sometimes when we bid on something, CC is not activated. Is there able to change that when sending a bid to GCs? Yes, while submitting through BuildingConnected, you are able to CC any of the users or anybody externally that you need to through BuildingConnected. If you need to CC somebody on your team or CC somebody on the general contractors team, there's a little CC field when you go to submit your bid. So another question from Jack. This is clearly a garbage in, garbage out process. I'm sure many organizations like ours, we are not placing 100% of our project on through BuildingConnected. How much effort is it to transitioning all of your bid information through you? What if we are using ConstructConnect or other sources also? So it's a very good and strong software when forwarding in these opportunities. I've seen some pretty crazy situations where the opportunity that's forwarded in on the email says end of day next Friday, and it'll set the due date to 5 p.m. on that next day, whenever the date is for Friday. So if you're using maybe another tool for lead generation or finding opportunities, you can also bulk add opportunities for you while we're onboarding for you. Or if you have opportunities that may not be through an email and you find it through a lead gen system, you can manually add these bid invites in these clients just by hitting, there's a plus bid invite option at the top. What is the annual membership fee for a seat license? So if anybody wants a personalized demo, we can go over that. That would be kind of more with your account manager that is going to be running your specific area, and that's your territory rep. I'm here kind of just for the product demonstration side of things. How granular is the ability to refine the type of work you are looking for? It is largely dictated by the opportunity information placed by the GCs. So within all of your profiles within BuildingConnected, you're able to set up the scope of works and the different trades that you're performing and the service area that you're willing to travel to. And that's where also the opportunity rules that we just launched, the new feature, also comes in. So if you're getting an opportunity that is outside of the work that you stated that you're going to perform, you could have it automatically remove all followers and tag it as not interested. So that's another big feature with those opportunity rules for something that may not be as relevant to you. And that is kind of all of the questions that I see. Maybe I'll give it another minute if anybody else has any questions. I look forward to learning more. Great. So I'm going to stop showing my screen, but we have our team members here ready to answer more questions. So, I appreciate everybody listening to me, but, we will be answering a lot of those questions in the chat now.